What's up, everybody? I want to start this video off with a little introduction of myself. My name's Grayson. I'm 17. I'm learning how to day trade, and I'm about to graduate high school. So I started learning how to day trade about September of 2024, right when I was about to turn 17. And probably like anybody else, saw these gurus, these people online that were doing this for years and had this like big lavish lifestyle, and I never really thought it was possible, and I kind of thought like majority of people it was a scam. But as time went on, the years went on, up until the point when I actually started to learn. I thought it was a scam, and it took me about two years from when I think I saw the first video online. But what really had like made a breakthrough for me was I have a friend. He's one of my best friends, and he does Amazon FBA, and he started making a little bit of money off of it. He's still in the works with it, but he told me he made like 9 grand in revenue or something, and he hadn't been doing it for that long. So this really like sparked my interest, as it would probably anybody, and it really got me thinking. Like, I've never been the type of person to really like school or working a job. I've had a lot of jobs. Even though I'm only 17, I've had like 4 or 5, and I've hated every single one of them. It's not my thing. I hate being told what to do. I don't like parameters around what I can do. I don't like a cap in pay. I think it's just like modern day slavery, and I think a lot of people that are gonna watch this video in the future are gonna agree with me. But yeah, so I started to learn about September of 24. So I was about to turn 17, and I wasn't really like, I was still kind of in the stages of not really, like, I was trying, I was learning, but I definitely wasn't putting forth a lot of as much effort as I could. But yeah, so I wasn't really locked in fully up until about I'd say probably about January. And I think it was really just limiting beliefs that caused me to not be locked in, and caused me to not be like, and obviously a lack of discipline. But those things have to form over a certain period of time, and um, I really feel like I actually started to take action around January, which was when I actually started to like, I kind of actually started to shift my focus into the charts, and instead of just watching YouTube videos and just taking notes, which is what all I was doing from like September to like December. And then I actually started to paper trade, and I got a little bit of profitability on there, and but it's not the same. Like, anybody that's a trader that's watching this video knows, they probably went through the same thing, but they know that paper trading has no emotions involved, and trading's 80% emotions, 20% charts. Charts are easy. It's all about mastering emotions, which I'm still working on, and I really think is what's holding me back the most. And if you are a trader, you're probably asking yourself, "Oh, is this guy profitable?" And no, I'm not. I'm not yet, but I definitely, I feel it close. I feel like my main problems I'm working out right now, especially with because I have a mentor, and he's really helping me a lot, which I recommend anybody to get. 100% get a mentor, and not somebody that's a scammer, but make sure you do your research and actually get a good mentor, because it definitely helps. But yeah, anyways, like I said, I started to paper trade around January, and I got a little bit of profitability on there. I was still, one of the things that I noticed now, like right now, looking back on that, was I wasn't having like like a full system. Like, I had like like sort of a, I wouldn't even call it a strategy. It was just like these certain, there was no like system. I was pretty much gambling. And then I finally came along a system I really like. It's ICT, but basic stuff, but fair value gaps, liquidity, all that. But I really feel like I'm actually starting to like have a system, and I've had it for like a month or two. But I really feel like I'm starting to get good progress, even though I'm not profitable yet. I'm technically losing money with you know evals and funded accounts. I haven't blown a funded account, but I haven't passed one. I'm kind of in that break even stage. So I really feel like I'm about to have like a breakthrough, and I really feel like I'm about to pass my first fund. And I know I will. It's just a matter of time. But yeah, what I really want, what my goals with this YouTube channel are, is I want to post a lot of motivational videos, and trade recaps are another thing, because I think that will really help me and future viewers and current viewers who want to learn. And I really feel like it'll be like sort of back testing and journaling as well, because that way I can see where I go wrong, people can learn from me, etc. And like obviously a progress tracker as well. And so when I have a big following, people can come back and see that, I guess where I came from and how I came up. And another thing I want to talk about is the law of attraction. So currently, I'm living with my parents. I'm 17, not really. You know, I'm not really making a whole lot of money. Just currently have a job, so I'm pulling in probably about like 500 every 2 weeks, probably. And I want that to be on record, because I want to come back to this video when I'm making a lot of money, so I can see where I came from. Obviously, I'm not like I come from. I don't come from like a rich family, but I'm pretty well off, I guess. I'm not trying to say like I'm from the trenches or whatever, but I'm saying me personally, I don't make like a whole lot of money. But yeah, I know where I'm gonna live. I know what car I'm gonna drive. I know how my life is gonna be. I know everything down to the T. I've made like Google Slides over this shit, and I really feel like that's a really important piece of your journey, is the law of attraction, and knowing where you want to be in months, years, whatever it is. And so I want to live in Houston. I know the exact unit. I want to live in the Bravo unit. If anybody knows what that is, it's pretty nice. One of the top units. I want to have a C8 or an E63 that's matte black. And I know I will have these things. It's not what a lot of people do is they do ifs, they do, oh well, I think I'll get it. Like, you can't do that. You have to know. Like, I know I'm going to get these things, and I know I'm going to come back to this video when I have it. I know I'm going to have these things. That's the difference. That's the make it or break it. And when people hear me, say these things, and by the way, don't tell people your goals at all. Do not tell people your goals unless that person really supports you, or is on that same timing as you. You know what I'm saying? Like that same like journey as you, because that was one of my biggest mistakes, and it really does suck. I've had family members that laugh in my face before when I tell them this stuff, but you got to think like it's not really all their fault, because if you would have went back in time and told somebody from the 50s that you could make as much as a doctor off of a computer, they would think you're insane. But just don't tell people your goals. I really regret doing that. But yeah, I mean, I don't really care what other people think. Like, and that's a big thing too. Like, I know I'm gonna have these things, and I know the life that I want to have, and I know that nobody can give that to me besides me. Like, it's all my actions that are going to give me this lifestyle that I want. So why would I care what anybody else thinks? And yeah, so I just visualization and the law of attraction. You got to visualize everything you want. You got to write it down. You got to believe that you can have it. And I've talked about a lot of material things, but trading's not really about material. If you focus on material things in trading, you're gonna lose, because you're gonna lose so much money. You're not gonna make it, because once you think about it, you wake up, oh my gosh, like, man, I need this car, I need this car, I need this car, and then you get on the charts and you're thinking about that car, that mansion, that lifestyle that you want, which is fine, but once you bring that onto the charts, you're going to be emotional. Once you see a little bit of red, you're going to associate that with, oh, I'm not going to get the things that I want eventually in life, and you're just going to fuck it all up. So you can't bring materialistic objects into your trading. You have to focus on the process, because the process is what's going to get you those results in the end. So yeah, you have to focus on the process. And that's really what's going to make you master trading, because like I said, a lot of people think, a lot of people on YouTube perchance say it's all about like strategy videos, like use this strategy, you're gonna win, use this indicator or whatever it is, and that's not what actually makes you profitable. It's all your mind. It's like it's an 80-20 split is what a lot of people tell me, and my mentor tells me, which it does make a lot of sense, because your system will tell you to do one thing, and then the second something goes on in your mind, it's like, oh, exit early, take profit early. Oh, I lost this trade, I need to make it back. I didn't take this trade, but because I didn't see my system, but oh, there's something else going on, so I need to get in here, which is FOMO, and you can't have that. That's gonna really fuck you up. But yeah, I know I'm talking a lot, but I want to end the video off by saying I was really scared to even post this video, and I was scared of people finding this from my school, which I know won't happen. And by the way, fuck all of you that made fun of me for trading in school. And I also have to trade on a shitty ass Chromebook for if I want to trade New York session, and that shit's barely usable. But it's a good come up story nonetheless. But yeah, I hope the people that made fun of me find this video one day when I'm balling. And yeah, I was still pretty scared to post this video, but I still posted it, because that's the difference between me and a lot of people. There, like I thought about this video. I thought about, this is the first time I thought about really making a YouTube video. It was probably like 30 minutes ago. I mean, I didn't even I thought about it and I did it. And it popped in my mind. I was scared. I didn't really I wanted to do it, but I didn't know, like, oh, what are these people gonna think about me? What are they, like, fuck that, bro. Who gives a fuck? You know, like, you just have to do it. Like, it came into my mind and I did it, and that's the difference between me and a lot of people that aren't gonna succeed. And I know I will succeed because I have that. But yeah. So I just want to end the video off by saying, chase your dreams. Just like don't be scared to do anything. Like, take risks, bro. Like, people, like, going to college is a risk. Going into a trade school is a risk. Bro, getting in your car every day is a risk. Like, people, like, don't let scared people affect your decisions. Like, that's really been a big thing in my life. Like, a lot of people I'm around that I kind of have to be around are really scared, and they just choose to play it safe. But I don't really think that way, so I don't want you guys to really think that way. And stay disciplined in your trading, in your life, because your life carries over to your trading. So if you're going to the gym, you're eating healthy, you're practicing good habits on and off the charts, that's going to carry over into your trading. And as long as you have a good system, good, your mind's good, your mental's good, you're going to be profitable. And yeah, so that's kind of the end of the video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Leave suggestions and comments of anything you guys want to see in the next videos. Like I said, I'll be doing trade recaps, occasional video, motivational video here and there. So yeah, I'll see you on the next video.